Imagine a single tree becoming so dangerous that it almost started World War III. It sounds impossible, yet that's exactly what happened during the Cold War in August 1976. Deep inside the Korean Demilitarized Zone, a routine mission to trim a poplar tree turned into an international crisis that pushed two heavily armed nations to the brink of war. The operation that followed would become known as Operation Paul Bunyan, one of the most extraordinary military missions in modern history. The Korean DMZ is one of the most heavily fortified borders on Earth, separating North and South Korea since the Korean War ended in 1953. Inside the joint security area stood a tall poplar tree that had grown large enough to block the view between United Nations command checkpoints. To improve visibility and security, a small team of American and South Korean soldiers was assigned to trim its branches on August 18, 1976. It appeared to be nothing more than a routine maintenance job. But within minutes, everything changed. North Korean guards confronted the workers and ordered them to stop. A heated argument quickly escalated into violence. Armed with the very axes brought to trim the tree, North Korean soldiers attacked the work party. Two U.S. Army officers, Captain Arthur Boniface and Lieutenant Mark Barrett, were killed, while several others were seriously injured. News of the brutal incident shocked the world and sent tensions soaring across the Korean peninsula. The United States now faced an impossible choice. Ignoring the attack could be seen as weakness, encouraging further aggression. Responding with force, however, could ignite another Korean War and possibly draw the world's superpowers into direct conflict. Military planners needed a response that was powerful enough to send a clear message, yet disciplined enough to avoid firing the first shot. Just 3 days later, the answer arrived. The United States and South Korea launched Operation Paul Bunyan. Officially, the mission was simple: cut down the same poplar tree. In reality, it became one of the largest military shows of force ever organized for such an unusual objective. More than 800 troops took part, supported by armored vehicles, attack helicopters, fighter aircraft, artillery units, and even B-52 strategic bombers standing ready in the background. As engineers approached the tree with chainsaws, elite soldiers formed a defensive perimeter around them. Helicopters circled overhead while fighter jets patrolled the skies. Every soldier knew that a single mistake could trigger a full-scale military confrontation. For several tense minutes, the entire world seemed to hold its breath as one tree stood at the center of a global crisis. In the end, North Korean forces watched but chose not to interfere. Within less than an hour, the tree had been completely cut down, and Operation Paul Bunyan was over without another shot being fired. Soon afterward, North Korea expressed regret for the deaths of the American officers, and the immediate crisis began to fade before it could erupt into open war. Today, Operation Paul Bunyan remains a remarkable reminder of how fragile peace can be. During the Cold War, even something as ordinary as a tree became a symbol of power, determination, and political tension. It proved that history isn't always changed by massive battles. Sometimes, it turns on the fate of a single tree. If you enjoyed this incredible true story, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Echoes of Time, and join us for more fascinating stories hidden within the pages of history.